Hello, we're the PNC Newsgirls, Mia.
And Maya, reading the news 6 days a week because you're too lazy.
Wednesday, July 12th, 2023.
Okay, you want to explain why we're so late?
Because Maya slept in. No, she didn't sleep in, she just didn't sleep. And then slept when we were supposed to be recording this. And I had to spend 3 hours waking her up.
Hee.
So we're doing a half shift.
Okay, my voice is dying. If, in the past, our ancestors had based their political decisions on the same pacifist nonsense as our present generation does, we should not possess more than 1/3 of the national territory that we possess today, and probably there would be no German nation to worry about its future in Europe. Adolf Hitler.
Alright, don't think we call them. Sam Altman, David Zaslav, among the power players to jet into Sun Valley to attend summer camp for billionaires. Other noteworthy arrivals during the main fly-in day include Apple CEO Tim Cook, Paramount Global chairwoman Shari Redstone, marketing juggernaut Casey Wasserman, shorts-wearing Disney boss Bob Iger, and Salesforce CEO Mark Benioff, who got into the Western setting by sporting a cowboy hat.
Bizarre.
Okay, billionaires.
Pure evil. Latest Disney production is cartoon about a girl who inherits a ritualistic killing, blood-drinking cult from her father.
What?
Normal thing. Praise PT is set to premiere July 21st at 10 p.m. ET/PT on Freeform with the first 2 episodes. Then 2 episodes will drop weekly following the premiere and will be available on Hulu the next day.
I would expect this of literally any studio except for like Disney and Nickelodeon, you know, those ones.
Yeah.
Alright. Kissinger falls victim to Russian pranksters posing as Zelensky. The duo, who go by stage names Vovan and Lizus, posed as the Ukrainian leader during a video conference with Kissinger. They claimed on Monday a full hour-long episode of the show, which was based on the prank, was released on social media the next day.
Okay then. Biden's, I have no idea what does boondoggle mean? GM Ohio plant to enjoy $1 billion annually in subsidies while workers' wages cut in half.
Oh my gosh.
As part of Biden's Inflation Reduction Act, automakers producing electric vehicles, EVs, and the batteries needed to power them could soon see a windfall of $220 billion by 2031 in the form of taxpayer-funded subsidies.
Alright, on to the poll call. Tucker Carlson uncensored one-on-one with Andrew Tate. I don't want you to think that I am a conspiracy theorist. Tucker Carlson is back with something everyone should pay attention to. Episode 9 of Tucker on Twitter is a lengthy, complete interview with Andrew Tate, the former kickboxer turned influencer who is currently being held on human trafficking, rape, and criminal gang charges.
Germany. Nazi high school students protest their gym being turned into invader accommodations. This is replacement. Whites are being replaced. Finally, we are seeing resistance, even in Germany. Probably, hopefully, the recent riots in France changed the game, and we are now looking at a whole other reality, where it is considered okay to stand up against this agenda.
Hey. Alright, researchers translate thoughts into text. Non-invasive mind reading becomes a reality.
What?
That doesn't sound
What?
good. That doesn't sound good. Research at the University of Texas at Austin have achieved a significant milestone in mind-reading technology using an AI-based decoder and functional magnetic resonance imaging (fMRI) scans. The team has successfully translated brain activity into a continuous stream of text, providing insights into the thoughts and imagined speech of individuals. This breakthrough offers potential communication solutions for individuals who struggle to speak due to conditions like stroke or motor neuron disease. Neuron. Probably is neuron.
Neuron.
My brain died.
Okay. World job market on brink of AI revolution with 27% at high risk. OECD. In his 2023 employment outlook, the 38-member organization said there was little evidence of significant negative effects on employment from AI so far.
Alright. Biden is right. Rand Paul offers rare praise for the president. Putting them in NATO at this moment, I agree with President Biden. I don't agree with Biden on a lot, but Biden's right. We were to put them in NATO now. Both Biden and many other foreign policy experts say putting them in now would guarantee we have an active role in the war in Ukraine, more than just supplying arms, but actually sending troops and an obligation to do so. It would be a huge mistake, and I hope saner minds will prevail.
Okay.
I think we should just stay out of it entirely.
Honestly, like, why are we involved so much? It's not our word, it's theirs. Okay. Are we about to hire mercenaries to fight U.S. wars? Instead of expanding the military through use of mercenaries, an alternative approach would be re-evaluating foreign engagements. By focusing on avoiding unnecessary conflicts, the need for large standing armies diminishes. And in the unlikely event of an invasion, the American people have historically shown a willingness to enlist in defense of their nation. And lest we forget, moral Americans want to fight only a moral war. How far back do we have to look to see a moral war in which the U.S. was engaged? Sorry, not the Gulf War, definitely not Ukraine.
Yeah, definitely not Ukraine. Alright, Charles Mason. It's Mason, I don't know.
Manson?
Charles Manson follower Leslie Van Houten released from California prison after serving 53 years.
How old is she now?
Probably really old. Van Houten, who is with a life sentence for her role in 2 infamous murders, was released to parole supervision, the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation said. Van Houten's freedom claim comes days after Governor Gavin Newsom announced he would not fight a state appeals court ruling that Van Houten should be paroled, even though he was disappointed in the court's decision.
So
they were on a life. So bro was on a life sentence, but they decided to put him on parole because great idea.
Oh, I thought it was a chick.
No, I thought it was a dude. Wait, I don't know.
Yeah, I keep saying.
Oh yeah, her
Leslie.
role. Okay, so okay, my brain died, I guess.
But Charles
Okay.
Manson follower.
Okay, yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Leslie. Okay, I'm guessing she helped Charles Manson murder people. That's my guess.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, for her role in 2 infamous murders.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. Onto the monkey column. Okay.
Chicago are already making $25,000 reparation payments to blacks. We do not owe these people anything. However, I would be fine giving them a lump sum and a one-way ticket to Africa. If they want to stay here, they need to work, and they would be subjected to the same justice system as everyone else. I really don't get the whole giving them money because slavery, like, were they slaves?
Yeah, it's like if they personally weren't slaves, doesn't matter.
Like,
The end.
I don't care if their great-great-great-grandpa was a slave.
Alright, Western-backed charity kidnapping children in Ghana. The International Justice Mission, IJM, a deep-pocketed anti-slavery charity, has wrecked the lives of at least 2 families in Ghana in the name of saving their children from trafficking, according to an undercover investigation by BBC Africa Eye published on Monday.
Okay. Kamala Harris solves the transportation crisis. VP says, this issue of transportation is fundamentally about just making sure that people have the ability to go where they need to go. The
Vice President.
Okay, thank you. Vice President was seated alongside Transportation Secretary Pete. I'm debating how to pronounce that without making it sound stupid.
I'm pretty sure it just sounds stupid.
Imagine that being your name. Batigig? Like what? Pete. Let's go with Pete. For the vet with disability rights advocates to increase transportation accessibility.
Alright, jury decides 2014 document found in Arthea Franklin's couch is a valid will. Pontiac Mitch AP, a document handwritten by singer
Athena.
Arthea
No, Arthea.
Franklin and found in her couch after her 2018 death is a valid Michigan will, a jury said Tuesday, a critical turn in a dispute that has turned her sons against each other.
Okay. More crime column. Why malaria returned to the USA. An alternative hypothesis you won't hear about is that possibly the aliens crossing the border, many of whom come from countries where malaria is common, may be carrying the parasite.
That makes perfect sense. Why wouldn't we talk about that? Mm-hmm. Especially since it started in like Florida. Yeah, Florida. No. Lebanon demands full demarcation of border with Israel. Lebanese Prime Minister Najabi Mikati has informed the UN that his country demands full demarcation of its southern border with Israel. Mikati told Ashqua al-Ashar also, I don't know, that the Lebanese government is working diligently to solve the tense crisis through diplomatic channels, adding that we told the UN that we are ready for a full drawing of the entire southern border.
Why did I feel like you read that for literally forever?
It does.
Anyways. Cuba calls U.S. nuclear submarine at, how do you say that?
Guantanamo
Bay in escalation. The presence of the submarine makes it imperative? Okay. To wonder what is the military reason behind this action in this peaceful region of the world. What target is it aiming at, and what is the strategic purpose it pursues, the statement said.
Alright. This is the last one. U.S. introduces new immigration pathway for people from Central America, Colombia. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security, DHS, announced on July 7th that it's implementing new family reunification parole FRP processes for Colombia, El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras. The program was first announced in April.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you for listening to Mia.
And Maya. Read the Poland Central homepage. Do all the good things.
Go back tomorrow for a segregated news.